So do you know what day it is? You probably don't. Or you're probably choosing a few days out there, but it's not. Today is camping day. Yes! We've been looking forward to this day for 6 months, 8 months, maybe a year. I don't know. But we've been looking forward to the day that we had a camper that we could take and go camping whenever we want to. We picked up the camper earlier this week. We got everything in it, got it set up. And this weekend we're going camping for our first time. First stop, we're going to keep it local, kinda, and go to one of the state parks from North Carolina, Medoc Mountain State Park. So we're now currently taking the back roads on the way up there, taking the scenic route so I don't have to waste too much gas, but we're on our way up to Medoc. It's 95 degrees and no ocean breeze, so it's going to be quite hot weekend. So hopefully the air conditioning is going to work good in the camper and the hike's going to be nice and cool. As you can see, we've got two little passengers with us. This is their first vacation actually going with us. They have actually been really good girls, which is shocking, but I think it's because they actually knew that we were going somewhere, they're going with us, so they're being on their best behavior. That was a little lucky that I was actually paying attention to the road signs, because all it said was Medoc Mountain this way. No sign saying, okay, it's this road or anything like that. I just happened to see that the road name was Medoc State Park, so pay attention to the road and be looking out for the signs. That was a fun, enjoyable experience. First time ever being here to Medoc Visitor Center. The people in there were excellent to work with and happy to help us, especially on a 95-degree day when they have no one else here. Walked in there, said, yeah, I'm gonna be camping for the next 3 days. Said, you must be Jeremy Cronister then. Yes, I am. So, not many people here, so that's actually a good thing. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hot, but should be a fun time and should give these two plenty of chances to get around and stretch their legs out. All right, so here we are at our camp spot. As you can see, the tab is set up, it's level. Got our tent set up, and you can see our little fire pit that we're gonna be cooking some tilapia, potatoes. I can't remember what else is gonna be for dinner tonight, but we're getting everything set up for, as I said before, this is our first camping. It's not really our first camping, it's our first camping with our new RV. Had one before, not as much good experience, so new camper, everything's gonna be great. So loving it, and so far Medoc Mountain has been awesome. So probably take it around here in a little bit, show other things around here, and see what we can get into. Dinner preparations has begun. While I get the fire started, Andrew's inside getting everything chopped up for tonight. One thing I have to say about Medoc is it's definitely very, very nice. It's a little hot, but I guess since we're living on the coast right now, it's not as bad as what it could be. But here's one thing that I'm shocked about. Us, the camp host, and two other campers is all that's here in this entire campground, so it's almost like having it all to ourselves. Well, as you can see, we got the coals going, trying to get a little bit more fire going, but the tilapia with broccoli, potatoes, tomatoes, olive oil, and salt and pepper is on the coals, getting heated up and cooked through. Dinner is served. As you can tell, dinner was good. Now Andrew's getting dessert ready. Graham crackers, skewers, marshmallows, and Hershey bars. I wonder what we're making. Well, as you can tell, it's gotten a little bit late. Only light I got going on right now, so dinner was a success. It was the first time either Andrea or myself had ever cooked on a fire, and it came out actually pretty dang good. We had s'mores for dinner, dessert, not dinner. Then we took the dogs for one last walk for the night, and I think that we are ready to call it a night. It's been a busy day, a lot of traveling, so check back in tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 2 at Medoc Mountain State Park. It's around 8:30, I think. We don't even know what time of the day it is at any time, basically, unless we're looking at our phone. But it's already a little bit hot. The humidity's already out. So, plan of the day is do a couple of the hikes, look around the park a little bit more, see what all there is here to do, and just enjoy everything we got to do here. But first order of business is breakfast. We got potatoes, eggs, and cheese, all on one of our little nifty Coleman grills, which is very similar to what we had in Iceland, so kind of reminiscent of one of our previous trips. The leader of the pack. Lots of picnic shelter, well not shelters, picnic areas with charcoal grills and a very large open field. Andrea told me they use for astronomy and festivals in the area because there's no real big city. So if you see any festivals in this area, this would be where it is. So I figured since we got a little bit of time, which actually we got a lot of time, but I figured I'd show you these camp areas if you're interested in ever coming to Medoc Mountain State Park. So let me spin the camera around and show you. All of the campsites have a little path leading in where you can have your RV, vehicle, and everything. They also have a picnic area, graveled area, and a fire pit area. So this is what every single campsite has. Most of the spots are actually really level too if you're looking for an RV spot. Half of them are electric hookups, both 30 amp and 50 amp, but the other half is just primitive camping. And some are even tucked back like this one where it's completely shaded, which is basically what ours is. And since some of the sites have electrical hookups, your water source is here, and they also have a bathhouse with actually decent facilities available to everybody. I'm going to show you through the tent so we don't get no more bugs inside, but bread and Nutella. So toasted bread with Nutella and banana, which you see the banana right here, peel right there, was great. It's a great little snack lunch. Love that. And then we have some pineapple, strawberries, and grapes also to go with it. So yeah, so we spent a lot of time trying to come up with meals that would be easy to do while we're out here camping, and that's one that we got. Well, I wasn't introduced to it. I was reintroduced to it by a little place in Carolina Beach that we had that one day, and basically I love banana Nutella sandwiches now, so that's what we had for lunch. So she did a good job thinking of that, and we had that for lunch. So now I think we're going to try to cool off, relax, and maybe go for another hike here in a little while. Finally, it's not super hot outside, so just tenfold the grill. The host campers, they brought us by some wood that we purchased, so I'm about to start some charcoal, and we're going to have some grilled shrimp with some hot corn salad with some tomatoes and red onions. So it should be a really good meal, and another one we're doing on the campfire, so big win. Now I will have to say, if you plan on taking dogs camping and you want to keep them cool in this kind of weather, the mat that both Ari and Cora are laying on is called a cool mat. We bought ours at Petco, and this one was how much? $19.99. $19.99, and basically they have loved laying out here on it. It's a material that keeps them cool no matter what the temperature is. So definitely a great purchase that we bought before we came. We definitely have us a better fire going on tonight, and we already have the corn on the grill. Listen to that sizzle. And those beautiful shrimp just grilling away over the fire. Well, that's about it for tonight. We're about to sit down, relax, stick it in a movie, and basically say we're here with the babies and enjoy the night. So we'll see y'all tomorrow.